Welcome back. This is Sharon, and I'm with the Better Body Source. And today I thought I'd give you some ideas or thinking processes of a person who has diabetes. So I want to go over a few things that the diabetic person is thinking about. What's on their mind? What's going through their mind? What is it that's utmost present in their mind? What are they thinking day by day, minute by minute, hour by hour? So some of the things that they are thinking about is picking up their prescriptions, because most people who have diabetes, they have a lot of prescriptions. They probably get some filled every week. Most people with diabetes have at least 5 different medications that they're taking, including not only the meds for diabetes, but their meds for some of the complications of diabetes, like hypertensive meds and things like that. So they're always thinking about their prescriptions and did they pick them up or did they call them in and things like that. Another thing that they're thinking about is why they are so stressed. Because for the most part, there is a lot of stress involved in being a diabetic, because they're constantly thinking about making sure they're doing the right things, because they don't want to mess up and end up in the hospital or end up having to take more medications or take more shots or something like that. So they really are, until they can get their diabetes uncontrolled on a regular kill, they're usually stressed about it until they get more education, more knowledge about what it is that's going on with their body. Another thing that a diabetic is looking at is and thinking about is carb counting. You know, how much carbohydrates are they eating on a regular basis every day? Are they getting too many carbs? Are they getting the right kind of carbs? Because there are good carbs and bad carbs for a person who has diabetes. Another thing, probably, and you can let me know what's on your mind if you're a diabetic or if people that you know are diabetic. Another thing that's on their mind is life insurance. You know, do they have enough coverage? Having diabetes, they're not sure of what their future holds or things like that. So they want to be sure that they have some life insurance. That's on their mind. So they're looking, they're searching, they're trying to find the best life insurance policy for the best rate. The other thing they're thinking about is insulin. Now, most of the time, if they're not on insulin, they're worried that they may become on insulin. So they're trying very, very hard to stay off insulin. So they're not really wanting to do that. So insulin is on their mind if they're not even taking insulin. And if they are taking insulin, what's really on their mind with that is that, am I getting the right dose? Did I measure it correctly? Why do I have to take these shots? Like, all of that is on their mind. There's several different things also related to food. Okay, we people with diabetes have to eat. And it is very hard to stop eating the way you've grown up to eat. Like, some of the foods that you've eaten, as you were growing up as a kid, habits that you have, favorite foods that you have, and then all of a sudden you got to change the foods that you eat. So that's on their mind. The other thing that's on their mind is bills. And that's because now they got more things that they have to buy. And because they have to buy more things related to the diabetes, that leaves less money for the other things that they have to pay for, such as their utilities and other things that are a part of life on a regular basis. So that's what's going on in the diabetic mind. So thank you for listening to me ramble about what's going on in a diabetic mind. And so whenever, if you have friends or family or people that you know who have diabetes, just be aware that they have all of this on their mind. So I want to recommend that you say a little prayer for them, lift them up spiritually, and just remember that they're going through some things. That's what I wanted to say today. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you very much. Thank you for listening to the broadcast here this tonight, and tune in other nights and listen to some of the old videos that I have already made, so that you can see some of the content that I'm putting out for those, particularly for those people who have diabetes. Because I believe that the more you know about your diabetes, the better off you will be. And the more relaxed you will be, the less stress you will be. So thank you for sharing this video with your friends and family. And comment below if some of these things are on your mind. And if I didn't mention some things, write those in the comments too. Because I know that I'm pretty sure that I did not mention everything. So thanks again, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.